Hi peeps! Happy Tuesday! My name is Carlette. I'm the owner operator of the Urban Empress. And if I look disheveled and irritated, it's because I am. You guys, I just filmed or recorded a segment and I accidentally hit discard instead of save. I'm I'm over myself. Then, I lit the little tiki torches, and that light thing that's supposed to keep bugs away for or they stay out of the thing. It didn't work. None of it worked. I don't know how many new bites. I'm not happy about that. I barely ever wear shorts, and I decided to wear shorts today because it was nice out. And then, yeah. Anyway, what I was doing was, I was showing off my plants. Oh my God. I was showing off my plants. I'm not going back out there. I'll do that tomorrow, but also what I did was, I read the snippet about, how I'm always talking about Google your birthday and see what God or goddess is celebrated on your birthday. I read that. I'm going to read it again. I need to, yeah, I need my hands free. So, okay. So this, I found it, like I said, I just Googled God/goddesses celebrated on March 5th. That's how I Googled it. And then, and I had to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll because it was a bunch of irrelevant stuff that popped up, like what happened today in history type stuff. That's not what I was looking for. So it took me to like the middle or end of the second page to get to it. So anyway, this is what I found. So, oh yeah. And so this was taken from a book called Paths to the Divine, Ancient and Indian, and it's by Vensus, Vensus A. George. Okay, so it says, in Egypt, the cult of Isis had 3 seasonal festivals caused by the cycle of the river Nile. And I don't know what this stands for, VIZ period. I guess I should have looked that up. I'll look it up later. Sowing and reaping. The greatest festival was on the occasion of the flooding of the river Nile, breaking the summer heat. It was considered the New Year's Day. There were also 2 other solemn festivals of sowing and reaping. In the Roman Empire, the festivals of Isis were held on December 25th, January 6th, and March 5th. That's my birthday, y'all. That's my birthday, March 5th. The most significant of these was the one celebrated on March 5th. Yes. And the festival was celebrated in the city of Corinth. It was a spring festival and was celebrated at the beginning of the maritime season. That just made my day. When I first found that, I was like, Isis. Oh my God. But who is that kinetically? Comedically. And then I found out it was Auset. Man, you couldn't tell me shit. I'm sorry. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, that's why I feel so. A lot of times I do feel very much like the mother. I do a lot of times, but I'm not, I don't, it doesn't come out all the time. Like, I'm really shy, and I don't know how to explain it. It's, in some situations I feel so confident and like I can own a room. It's really weird. Like when I was in Miami, you can tell me nothing. I couldn't have told me that I was shy in Miami. You couldn't. And the night I got there, that whole ordeal, that flight thing was a whole nother story time. That was BS. I tell you, that flight was terrible. So, just in short, my flight was supposed to have left at 4:44 a.m. Okay? 4:44 a.m. to get to Miami, which is only like 2 hours. Oh, guess what time we left the airport, you guys? Guess. I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Well, that doesn't count because you guys, but anyway. We didn't leave till 7 something p.m. p.m. So all these VIP parties I was supposed to be going to, I didn't get to go because I hadn't arrived. Oh my God. Like, talk about somebody that was upset. So, but this is the great part that happened. So I get there, I land, ended up being, I want to say it was probably about, it was late. I'm going to say, we'll just say 10 o'clock. I'm going to say 10 o'clock. So I get to the airport around 10. My sister and her son's best friends, so she calls them her nephews, come to the airport to get me, right? So her brother Lynn is not my blood sister, so if don't be saying, well, why isn't he your brother if that's your sister? We are so close. I call her my sister. We get together, you can't tell we're not. And I've known her since 90 something. So we that's my sister. That's my baby sister. Anyway, so her brother says, I'm at the, oh God, what is that place called? The Pink Taco. I'm at the Pink Taco. And she's like, okay. And she's like, okay, so we're going to go to the Pink Taco, see my brother. You get to meet him, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, why not? I'm in Miami, man. And it's Super Bowl weekend and blah, blah, blah. But, so we get there. It decides to pour down cats, dogs, and small children. I mean, pouring, okay? So, her sons are like, well, this is probably the best parking we're gonna get, and blah blah blah. Who knows? We don't know. But anyway, and I'm telling you, I have no umbrella. I had my goose, my goose coat, well, jacket, because it was freezing, and I'm always cold in the airport, so I don't play being cold. I don't. So anyway, so I had my goose down coat. I was looking really plain. I had my green t-shirt on because it was Friday, got to represent Oshun, and my bangles and just some simple jeans and my travel shoes. There's like gray, I don't know, but I looked plain as hell. I did not look like I was there for Miami. I didn't. But I had a change of clothes because I was supposed to be there like in the morning, not that night. But anyway, so let me backtrack a little bit. So while they're looking for parking, I was talking to my sis, and I hadn't seen her in like 5 years, so we had a lot to talk about. And I was like, Sway's is here somewhere. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, because Sirius XM has a booth on I forget the name of the street. It begins with a C. I can't remember. I said, but you know what? I'm gonna meet him before I leave Miami. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet him. She's like, yeah, you are. Yeah, we'll find him. And so, oh God, hold on. And so, and she's like, yeah, we'll make sure we find him. And I'm like thinking, we don't have to find him. Well, I wasn't thinking, no, we won't have to find him. Sorry, I'm adjusting this light. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I just know I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet him before I leave here. And when I tell you, so we parked. We get out of the car. She's like, you ready? Here we go. Reminder, it's raining cats, dogs, small children, baby elephants. It is pouring. I'm like, you know what? Whatever, it's whatever. So so I have my coat over my head and we're just fast walking down the sidewalk, and we're passing all these shops and stuff like that, and then we're like, okay, we got to stop. And so we would stop, catch our breath, and make sure we were going in the right direction. We'd ask the people, is Pink Taco, are we headed the right way? And they'd be like, yeah, it's going to be on the corner, blah, blah, blah. But it's like 3 blocks away. 3 city blocks. It was a long time. And so the second place we stopped just to catch our breath and be like, maybe it'll slow up, or, anyway. And so the next guy, he was really sweet. He had this huge umbrella. He's like, where are you guys going? You guys look like, I forget what he said, basically a hot, wet mess. And we were. And we said the Pink Taco. He's like, oh, that's okay. You're not far. It's like, you see that right there? I forget what it was. And we're like, yeah, a motorcycle, I think. It's right there. This place didn't have a sign the first on there. But, so we get in there and we're like, oh my God. And my sister asked the bar back, do you have a towel we can have? And he was like, well, you can buy one. And we're like, dude, are you kidding me right now? And then, the other guy came out and I guess he heard him. But anyway, he ended up giving us one towel to share between the 2 of us. Yeah, but anyway, so we dry off the best we can, and I'm like, oh my God, I look like a peasant. I mean, wet. And so, we walk around, look at the place. The food part wasn't open. It was closed. It had to be later than that. It was like 11-ish. But anyway, we were like, why are you guys not serving food? But we got a drink. We got to the bar, was trying to order a drink. People were acting like heathens and stuff like, anyway. But, so she's caught the bartender's attention. She's aggressive like that. I'm not. I'll be like, well, he just don't want his money because he sees us standing here. I know we look like Fuzzy Wuzzy and the bear or whatever the heck, but he sees us. Anyway, so she gets his attention, and I swear to you, something told me to turn to my right. Knowing I don't know nothing, nobody, never been in this place before. So I turned to my right. Guess who walked in the back door? Sway. And I did just like this. I was like, I go, sis. She's like, what? You changed your mind about your drink? I was like, no, I still want, I don't even remember what I ordered. I still want that. I said, but look, and I did just like that. I said, look, and she's like, no effing way. She dropped the F-bomb. She's like, you manifested. I said, I know. I manifested Sway. I sure did. He walked right, oh, y'all. And I'm just like standing there like, I knew it. I mean, but I didn't know it, but I knew it because I had just said, I'm going to meet him before I leave here. I'm going to meet him. And I met him the same night I got off that plane, looking like a wet crazy peasant mess. Man, when I tell you, I just was like, Sway, I've been waiting for you. Oh my God, it was just so funny. But then I got in real girly mode, like I couldn't stop smiling, and I just kept hugging him, and he was all for it. He was just, girl, we looked like a couple. I'm gonna have to find that picture and use that as my thumbnail. We looked like a couple, and he smelled good. He's nice and tall, and I love that man. Only thing is, and I am such a stickler about this, everybody should be, he didn't keep his word. Because Lynn invited him to the gifting suite. That was part of the reason I was there. I was her photographer for her celebrity gifting suite. And he told her to send her the information to DM him or whatever, and he would check it out and he would show up. He never checked the message. He didn't show up. I don't like that. I don't like that. Keep your word. You took the time to tell her to do all that. You didn't even check it. I don't like that. He's still fine though. He's still fine. But I'll never forget that. I'll be like, so why didn't you keep your word? But anyway. But yeah, so I manifested Sway Calloway. We look good together, just so you know. If you, we did, but but yeah. So I don't even know how I got onto that. How did I get onto that? Oh, I was talking about confidence level. Yeah, something about Miami every single time. I love Miami. I love that city so much. I love it. I always feel awesome. And this time when I came back, I felt really feminine. Like I've been in consistent mode as far as wearing either lip gloss. Well, I'm always consistent wearing lip gloss, but I mean like lip gloss like that has color, obvious color, or I'll put mascara on for no reason. Like I've been really, really in feminine mode since I left Miami. Like it's a whole different, I'm a grown ass woman vibe. It's really, really weird. So when this Chris Brown is over with, I want to go back. That's my city, man. It's my city. My astrological chart has it. Miami is nowhere on it. Like my cartology, is it cartology? Astrocartology chart, whatever. It says I'm supposed to be in LA, like between Phoenix and LA, like that area. I'm like, I left Phoenix to come here, but I better be off the chart if I went now because I'm ready for it. Like I'm a different person, and anyway. But yeah, so I just say all that to say, you know, just embrace it. I can finally say I'm embracing it. I'm 51 years old and I'm just now embracing it. They say it's never too late, but sometimes I just wonder because I'm still single, but I'm happy about it. I don't want anybody. And if I did have somebody, they would just be a companion. I don't want to live with you. I'm so stuck in my ways. I'm stuck in my ways. And my hair's acting dumb. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I'm so stuck in my ways, and I'm just stuck in my ways, and I don't think I would be okay or trying to, and this is going to sound awful, and I don't mean it like this, to retrain somebody. I mean, there's certain things in the kitchen. Yeah, just stay out of my kitchen. How about that? because things just really irritate me. Like, yeah, I don't want to go into that. But I just wanted to share that goddess information. I am so stoked about being associated with Auset, aka Isis. It makes me so happy. And I have to finish smudging these cards. I've only done my one sage over, so you know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that in here because I can sage in here and just open the door. I'm not going back outside. I meant that. Those bugs are just, ugh. Well, mosquitoes. They tore me up. They got me again. I'm going to drink some turmeric. But, you know, when you spray that rubbing alcohol on it, it keeps it from itching. So, yeah. So, yeah. All right. So, I hope you got a laugh at least. And, oh, I didn't show you anything I made, but that's okay. This was just a story time I wanted to follow up with the goddess information. Oh, you know what? I do want to tell you something that I'm gonna make, because then at least my videos will be consistent as far as me making something. So kind of back on topic with that, being more feminine. I really want to wear nails again, but I don't want acrylics. So I ordered some press-ons. I'm excited. And yes, they're plain, but I'm gonna design them. I'm really creative that way. Like I have, oh, are these gonna work? They have a flat edge, but my nails are weird anyway. But they're the little coffin shaped ones. So I'm gonna experiment as far as colors and decorations and things of that sort. And yeah, so I'll come back with that. I don't know how soon I'll come back with that, but I will. And I'm excited. So yeah, so that's the next creative project I have going on. So with that being said, I would like to thank you for spending more than a few minutes with me. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, just put them in the comment section below. I'll take a look at them. I promise I answer them all. And if there's anything you'd like to see me do or hear me talk about, and I'm trying to get my laptop set up to where I can just do a live, but my laptop acts really wonky. And I need the Apple Store to open back up because it acts wonky because of something they did. The battery was on a recall. So I took it over to the Apple Store, which closest one to me is Metairie. And it won't stay on. Like, it'll stay on for a minute and it'll just come back on by itself, stay on for 5 minutes, go back off. Come on, go right back off. I mean, it is just acts like it's in Funky Town. There's nothing funky about this space. So yeah, so they need to fix whatever they did, and yeah, I need them to open. That's the only reason I want them all to open back up. I need my laptop fixed. I need it repaired at Apple Store in Metairie. But yeah, but anyway. Thank you again. My name is Carlette. My social media information is in the About tab. If you want to connect on a personal level, my Instagram is the.flygirl. That's with 2 Y's and 2 L's. And yeah, so we can connect. It'll be interesting. You'll see a different, not a whole different side of me, but you'll see a different kind of, yeah. So Angela, I knew I saw your Instagram, but I'm gonna follow it after I get off of here, because yeah. All right. Okay, well, I will talk to you soon, and keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive, and hopefully you're living your best life. Okay. So with that being said, peace, prayers, and positivity. Bye, peeps.